So welcome to video 3 for week 9, and I'm starting at slide 18. Sorry if you're following along on video. I didn't create a video for the in-class activities which are in slides 15 and 16. So now that we know that a little bit about our product and the price and the place and promotion, so we've thought about that. A lot of organizations are going to use social media to market their products. So let's talk about using social media at Thora Public Library. Let's talk about the time that it takes to do social media. So some of the pros about social media as a way to promote is that it's free, right? So apps like Twitter, TikTok, whatever, but they're not really free. Whether you're using them internally to promote your IT help desk to clients, or you're using them externally to engage with clients, they're not free because somebody has to do the work. And in order for social media to be effective and achieve your marketing goals, you have to do it really well and you have to have a plan. And so it takes a lot of time. So let's talk about the best practices and how to evaluate. And you'll see down here in the notes, I've talked about how you'd probably have a SMART goal that you'd use to identify what your goal is with using social media and to measure if you're succeeding, if it's being an effective use of your staff time to do this. Okay, so you need to think about which platform to use if you're going to use social media. They all appeal to different demographics. And before you shout out, well, I wouldn't use Facebook for, how do you know? Okay, so you know I want you to do some research, find out who amongst your customer base uses each different service and know that it's going to change year to year. TikTok was around a few years ago, and now it's really a significant social media app at a specific demographic. Okay, so depending on what they're trying to promote, they might use a different app. Okay. So I'm going to talk about Twitter in this example and presume that they're trying to promote the makerspace. Sheena's makerspace. She's going to be promoting that at Thora Public Library. So is this a good choice? How are they going to promote it? Who are they hoping will see their promotions? And how are they going to engage their target clients, right? So here's some ideas of how they might engage using Twitter. It's not just a place to rant. How do we engage if we're going to be using Twitter for marketing? And what do they need to know about the policies and procedures about communications and marketing at the organization before they start using Twitter to promote? Are there any special rules? So we'll take a look at that in class. And the next few slides go through some examples from Thora Public Library. And we'll talk about each one of their tweets and some from other places and talk about the marketing strategy that they're using in this social media. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to have a breakout room activity and we'll talk about your SMART goal from way back when you did your business planning worksheet. And I'll have you go with your partner and try to think about how you could market that SMART goal. All right, and we'll touch briefly on marketing you, and that'll wrap up our first week or Monday class.